gotta let you go. I'm about to go live here. Hello and welcome to the Parkview Sport One Ice House in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where we are set to kick off the final installment of Fort Wayne High School hockey for the 24-25 season. The final game will feature the Homestead Spartans and the Carroll Chargers. Carroll has been undefeated this season, coming into this after a 7-0, very decisive playoff victory against the Fort Wayne Vipers. Homestead, on the other hand, in double overtime, came out the victors against the Leo Lions, and we'll show you how that ended right here. Nico Juarez, the hero in that one, bringing his team into this final game. Fired up Homestead Spartans. Chance at the undefeated Carroll Chargers. These two teams have been, Homestead has played Carroll the closest of any team all season, so hopefully we get a little bit of a nail-biter here at least. We got a little bit of time before puck drop, so we'll take a quick break and be back with the action right after this. I'm Eric Hosmer. You're watching Fort Wayne High School hockey. This is the finals, brought to you by Summit City Sports.
In soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with sport club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. You know, there's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, you know, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger in other like mental aspects of the game, you know, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, then it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
From day one, it was basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game. Becoming stronger, getting some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
Welcome back to the Ice House for the Memorial Championship. Prior to the game, we will have a slight ceremony for the City All team. First and second team will be announced here shortly, so I will step aside. Hopefully you're able to hear the announcers here.
year, our head coaches nominate players for first and second all-city teams. Coaches cannot nominate or vote for a player on their own team. Once again, these are players that are recognized by coaches themselves. For our first all-city team, starting forward, Finn Cup for the Carroll. Forward, Carter Dow for the Carroll Chargers. Forward, Daniel Martinski for the Homestead. Defensive Ryan Peterson. Defensive Sam Krause for the Carroll Chargers. And finally, the first city the first all-city team, goalie Brody Russell.
And we are back at the Ice House after the city teams were announced. A lot of Carroll Chargers in there. I think 4 Homestead Spartans were honored as well. Coming into this one, obviously the Carroll Chargers undefeated. They are the favored. Homestead, though, played them twice 1-goal games this season. They also did get blown out a couple of times, so hopefully we have a competitive game here. Head-to-head, last 3 games were 7-2 in favor of Carroll, 4-1 in favor of Carroll, and on November 27th, just a 5-4 victory in favor of the Carroll Chargers. The Homestead Spartans are averaging 3.3 goals per game, while the Carroll Chargers 6.7. As far as goals against goes, Homestead gives up an average of 3.6, and the Carroll Chargers only 1.4 goals against per game. On the power play, Homestead Spartans average 0.6 power play goals per game, and the Carroll Chargers 1.4. As far as penalty minutes goes, 11.4 for Homestead on average and 15.5 for Carroll, but they don't really mind taking penalties, as we've seen them score on the shorthand numerous times throughout the season. They are probably more dangerous on a penalty kill than most teams on the power play have been. Goal scoring leaders for either team. We have number 18, Nico Juarez, with 13 goals. He leads the pack for the Homestead Spartans. And number 10, Dylan Braun for the Carroll Chargers, 23 goals in his 16 games of the season. Leads the entire league, if I'm not mistaken, and I am not. Assist leaders for either team. We have number 52, Daniel Martinsky for the Homestead Spartans, 14 apples on the season. And number 21, Carter Ganau for the Carroll Chargers, 29 assists on the season. He was just honored with, I'm pretty sure he has the most points out of anybody in the entire league. And we're getting to that right now. Overall point leaders, number 52, Daniel Martinsky for the Homestead Spartans, 22 points on the season. And number 21, Carter Ganau for the Carroll Chargers, 50 points on the season so far, and 1 more game to play. That is some impressive numbers for Carter Ganau. And penalty minute leaders, number 14, Braden Heber for the Homestead Spartans, 48 penalty minutes so far this year. And number 10, Dylan Braun, leading all players in penalty minutes with 80 penalty minutes for the Carroll Chargers. Homestead coming off a double overtime victory against the Leo Lions in the first round of the playoffs. Before that, they won 5-4 against the Leo Lions on senior night, also an overtime victory. And prior to that, it was 4-3 versus the Fort Wayne Vipers. The Carroll Chargers coming off a 7-0 victory against the Fort Wayne Vipers in the first round of the playoffs. And prior to that, another 7-0 victory against the Fort Wayne Vipers. Before that, it was 7-2 versus the Leo Lions. So, with that, warm-ups just about wrapped up. We're not going to have time right now to thank our advertisements, or sponsors, I should say. There goes the buzzer for warm-ups. Team's going to pick up the pucks and gather around their own net for the last time this year. One team will emerge from this battle a champion. Spoke with Homestead coach Sean Stutzman before this, see if they had any strategies going into this, and he said, in short, it's too late to really change. At the high school level, it's difficult to get everybody to buy into a system, so kind of let the kids do what they're doing. They're going to try to match some lines and hope for the best. They do have Boffman back. My understanding is that he lives a little bit further from the rink than most of these players do, so he was unable to get here on Wednesday in the bad weather. But he'll be a key component to their team as a defensive forward in this one. They are going to need all the defense that they can get going up against this high firepower offense of the Carroll Chargers. A big moment for both teams. The seniors on either team looking to go out with a bang here in Fort Wayne. Personally, if I could have written it up myself, this is exactly how I would have wrote the script. Homestead and Carroll, definitely the closest games Carroll has had all season were against Homestead. If anybody has a chance to take down the undefeated Titan, it's going to be the Homestead Spartans, and they're going to have the opportunity in just a couple of minutes here tonight. Teams lining up at center ice. Referee Alex Potter getting ready for the puck drop. We will get our scoreboard up, and we are underway here at the Ice House Fort Wayne High School Hockey final match of the season. Carson Whitaker with it in the corner, battling. Puck kicks out. Dylan Braun with the first shot of the game off the pads of Owen Martinsky, back into the corner. Finn Cup trying to find somebody, nobody there, but Dylan Braun picks it up, gets it back down into Finn Cup. Chargers with possession, gets it up to Blavet at the blue line. Blavelt, I was corrected on that pronunciation on Wednesday. Dylan Braun picks it up in the corner. Cuts back, still with it. Dylan Braun finds Carteau up at the point. Carteau's shot goes wide. And Homestead finally able to clear the zone, but it doesn't get out far. It's thrown right back in, delayed offsides against the Carroll Chargers. Dylan Carteau with a little bit of trouble there coming around the net. He'll knock it off its moorings. We'll get a stoppage of play. It's going to be a defensive zone face-off for the Homestead Spartans. Just over a minute has passed in this one. And Chargers have possession off the face-off. Homestead able to clear. Picked up by Kraus and cleared. Lalonde moves it across to Victor Wolf. Carroll dumps this one into the far corner, and their forecheck will go to work. Pad save by Owen Martinsky, and he manages to cover that one up. So far, this one has been in the Homestead defensive end. Battle for possession in the corner, finally chipped out by the Spartans. Kraus manages to keep that one in at the point. And it's Kraus with the shot from the blue line off the pad. We got a referee arm up. We'll get a penalty. Call is a cross check. We'll see who it's on. It is going to be Thomas Chapman of the Homestead Spartans. We're going to see the Carroll Chargers power play early on here. See if they can't put one on the board. In my opinion, Homestead's really going to want to keep this one at even strength play. Their power plays are probably going to give the Carroll Chargers opportunities to score shorthanded goals more than anything, and obviously the Carroll Chargers power play is very dangerous. We'll take a look at that now. Braun with it on the half wall. Gets it up, moves it across. Back to Braun, manages to settle that one. Moves it down to Carter Ganau. Ganau back to Braun. And up top to Blavel. Blavel walks the line and throws it back to Braun. Braun with the shot. Martinsky able to eat that one up. Minute 16 remain on the power play for Carroll. Face-off won by the Chargers, but quickly turned over, and Homestead manages to clear that one off the stick of Boffman. Picked up by Blavel behind the net, wastes no time on the power play breakout, takes this one up himself, but takes a hit on the blue line. Carroll manages to maintain possession of this one, gets it out front, and another shot off the pad of Martinsky. Puck's loose in the corner now, and unable to clear where the Homestead Spartans. Blavel holds it on the blue line. He'll slow things down a bit, trying to get this power play set up to Braun. Braun's shot off the blocker of Martinsky. It's rimmed around, but going to be kept in again. Another save by Martinsky. Not a whole lot on that one. He manages to cover it up now. 23 seconds left on the Thomas Chapman penalty. Homestead doing an all right job on the penalty kill right now. Second unit for the Carroll Chargers steps onto the ice. Face-off is won by the Chargers in the offensive zone. Sam Krause with it at the blue line. He'll take a shot through traffic. Rebound kicks right back out to the point. And Heber with the clear. He manages to get this one out of the zone. Sam Krause is going to be the first one to it. He'll take it behind his own net and stop and come the other way. Gets it up to Lalonde. Lalonde with a slick little move through the neutral zone. Gets shut down. Team's back at even strength now. Heber looks to move it cross ice. Doesn't connect with another Spartan. Spartans looking to get some offensive zone time here. Chipped in off the backhand. Nico Juarez responsible for that. Stick down by Juarez, but it makes it all the way across and thrown in deep by Potts. And Carto dumps this one far corner. Blavel picks it up inside his defensive end. Quick stretch pass to Clark. Clark makes the offensive zone entry, but he's battling with Thomas Chapman. Finally, Carroll gets possession. The shot in and out of the glove of Owen Martinsky. Chapman now trying to get the pass off, but it's kept in. And we get a stoppage in play. Not 100% sure what exactly happened. I was focused on the blue line. Oh, it looks like the loss of a helmet for number 16, Ryder Potts. Kind of missed how and why that happened, but bucket list player is the stoppage of play. This one will come outside Carroll's attacking zone, and we'll have a face-off right next to the Homestead bench. Won by the Carroll Chargers, and it's dumped in by Dylan Carto. Shot by Braun, he scores. Dylan Braun manages to put one up in the first period here of the final game of the season. Leading goal scorer of the league. Who better to start the goal scoring off than Dylan Braun here in the final game? And a big celly. Carroll leads 1-0. Homestead's got to answer here. They turn the puck over the neutral zone. It's on the stick of Braun once again. Dylan Braun manages to get this one deep. Finds Ganau in the corner. Ganau up to Blavel. Blavel's got it at the blue line. His shot will hit his own player out front. Kick out for a rebound. Trying to find Finnegan Cup in the slot. He was there. but so were the Homestead Spartans, willing to shut that one down. A little bit of physical contact there. I think Finnegan Cup got the best of that one. Carteau keeps it in, but turns it over. Finally, the Homestead Spartans clear. Delayed offsides, and they're good. Dylan Carteau makes the zone entry for Carroll Chargers. Throws that one into the chest of Owen Martinsky. We'll get a stoppage of play. 8 minutes, 16 seconds remain in the first period. Homestead's got to find a way to get this one out of the zone and get some offensive zone time, or this might very well not be as close a game as we'd all hoped. And Boffman, a well-known grinder in this league, fights his way through the blue line, gets it into the attacking zone now. Tries to get that one on net, but turns it over. Victor Wolf trying to clear for the Carroll Chargers, unable to do so. Now it's Lalonde finally throws this one deep, and it's going to be Coulson White picks it up for the Chargers in the attacking zone. Moves this one across. Lalonde is going to be the first one to it. He's got pressure, though, by Hyde. Nico Juarez with the clear. Kraus is going to regroup now. Moves this one across. And Juarez able to keep that one in for the Spartans. Not for long. Johnson's got it just outside the attacking zone. He'll dump it in. Homestead's offsides. They're going to have to clear the zone. And Samuel Kraus able to wrap this one around the boards to Lalonde. He throws it far side. Now Spartan effort with the shot on net. This one is deflected up into the netting for a stoppage of play. We will have the first face-off in the Homestead Spartans offensive zone of the game. About halfway through the first period. Face-off won by the Chargers, up to the top and thrown back in. Shearer able to clear. Siebert tries to throw that one out of the zone, unable to do so. A little bit of a pile up there in the near side corner. See who comes out with it. It's going to be the Spartans. Chapman in a sticky situation there. Another stop by Owen Martinsky. Now it's Shearer with the shot. Adelaide Shearer finds himself again with the puck on his stick in a high-density scoring area. Unable to get a high-quality shot off this time, but Homestead's going to want to watch out for that situation because Shearer can easily score from there and has multiple times this season. Homestead's clear. It's a battle in the neutral zone. Latwinko comes away with it. Latwinko still with possession. Turns it over in the neutral zone. And Blavel looks cross ice. His pass won't connect, but it does wind up in ice. I thought it was going to be on net, but it was not. So we'll get the second attacking zone face-off for the Homestead Spartans of the game. See if they can't make something happen off this one. Down by one, they certainly don't want to be spending any more time in their defensive zone. Carroll Chargers with possession off the draw. It's Carter Guinell, makes the offensive zone entry. Backhand pass to the middle, doesn't connect. He'll get this one up top to Dylan Carteau. Carteau dumps this in. Slapped around a little bit in the corner, tries to throw it out front, unable to find a teammate. This one gets cleared. Carteau steps on the puck and falls. Carteau now picking it up in his defensive zone behind the net. Takes a hit. Expect to see quite a bit of physicality in this one tonight. Nico Juarez loses that one. Blavel picks it up and gets it over to Dylan Braun on the half wall. Braun clears it off the backhand, gets to Finnegan Cup in the neutral zone. Cup manages to beat Hyde, and with the shot, nothing comes of it. Another shot. Martinsky sticks this one away to brother Daniel Martinsky. Owen Martinsky in the net. Daniel Martinsky on the forward. Dumps it in. Picked up by Pedersen. Kept in by the Spartans. Martinsky trying to get a shot on net. I think that one was clear over the net. Now Patrick Lalonde with an opportunity for the Carroll Chargers. He's shut down by Hyde. And Martinsky picks it up. He's going to try to make his way out of the defensive zone. He unable to do so. Lalonde with the shot from a long way out. No trouble on that one for Owen Martinsky. Gobbles it up. No rebound available. So, face-off just on the glove side of Owen Martinsky in the Homestead Spartans defensive end. Homestead's going to win that one. Thomas Chapman trying to go to work in the offensive or the defensive corner. Strong forecheck here by the Carroll Chargers. They're going to wind up with possession. Get that one up top to Samuel Kraus. He throws it back down. And Shearer's got it now on the half wall. Cycles it back into the corner. Unable to clear was Chapman for Homestead. Now Llewellyn has some time and space. He'll take this one up himself. Loses control of it and turns it over before he makes anything happen. And the Chargers will regroup. This is going to be no ice. Penalty arm goes up. This one's going to be on Homestead again. Homestead putting a lot on their penalty kill here in this first period. Not a wise move against the strong firepower of the Carroll Chargers. It'll be Chapman again. So unsuccessful the Carroll Chargers were on their first power play attempt, but they did maintain offensive zone time and possession the entire time. We'll see if they can't make something happen here. Homestead able to clear off the stick of Heber. It's going to go all the way down, and Cameron Ganau stops it behind the net. Again, wasting no time is Blavel. Making the offensive zone entry himself, but turns it over, and Carroll maintains possession. Finn Cup throws it down. Carter Ganau is going to pick it up behind the net. Throws it back up to Finn Cup, plays it off his skate, and manages to get it back to Ganau. And Finn Cup with the shot over the net, but he picks it up behind the net now. Finds Dylan Braun on the half wall. Braun surveying the offensive zone, throws it back down to Cup. Cup drops it off to Carter Ganau, who throws it to Dylan Braun. Braun again on the half wall. Kind of quarterbacks this power play from there. Good shot block by the Spartans. Not entirely sure who that was. They're on the far side from me. Ganau throws it in the corner to Cup and back to Ganau. Ganau with the shot off the mask of Owen Martinsky, and he manages to find that one and cover it up. Referee signaling no goal. We got some shoving going on. 43 seconds remain on the man advantage for the Carroll Chargers. And an offensive zone face-off for them to come. Power play unit number 2 steps out on the ice for the Chargers. Adelaide Shearer and Nicholas Boffman set to face off on the glove side of Owen Martinsky. And it looked like it might have been won by Boffman, but quickly grabbed up by the Chargers, but cleared out of the offensive zone. It's going to be Sam Kraus now regrouping. He'll take some strides on his own, drops it off. Colson White with the shot on net, and some chaos in front of the net. This one's set to clear, but it's kept in by Sam Krause at the blue line. Krause with the shot through traffic. Oh, it's just trickling around down there. And Martinsky finds it and covers it up. More pushing and shoving will ensue. Referee gets involved, takes down Adelaide Shearer. And now we got Scott taking Adelaide Shearer to the penalty box. Not entirely sure what the call was. Maybe a slash. It looked like he might have said. I'll take a look at my stat sheet. But we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for 9 seconds and then a Homestead Spartan power play. First opportunity on the man advantage Homestead's going to have of the game. That'll start up in 9 seconds. It was a slashing minor, Adelaide Shearer. And Thomas Chapman has taken 2 cross-checking penalties tonight. Face-off, won by Dan Martinsky and the Homestead Spartans. Heber's got it up top now. He is shot into the glove of Cameron Ganau. Another offensive zone face-off for the Homestead Spartans. 2 seconds left on the Chapman penalty for Homestead, and then they will be on the man advantage. Heber's got it up top. Power play for the Spartans as Ganau covers that one up, freezes it in the defensive zone. So first opportunity now begins for the Homestead Spartans. It's going to be Boffman on the draw against Dylan Braun. I cannot stress this enough. The Carroll Chargers are dangerous on their penalty kill. They have more shorthanded goals than most teams, probably any team has on their power play in this league. When I was talking to Coach Stutzman of the Homestead Spartans earlier today, I did make a mention of that, and he said it is dangerous because they have so much speed. And a shot there by Latwinko. Latwinko gets it back out front. Braun looks to clear, but see, he could have cleared that. He's going to take it up the ice himself. They don't come out here to kill penalties. They come out here to score goals. He takes a hit, and now it's Nico Juarez with it in the defensive end for the Homestead Spartans. They got 19 seconds left on the game clock, or the period clock. I guess I never started mine. I apologize for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Apologize for the lack of starting the clock, but that'll do it for the first period. 46 seconds of the Homestead power play will run over into the second period. After 1, the score is 1-0 in favor of the Carroll Chargers. We'll take one more look at that goal, scored by Dylan Braun, the top goal scorer in the league right now. Finds his hole, takes it right over the stick side pad of Owen Martinsky. Shots in the first period. We will take a look. Apologize, they're not posted. And back in action, second period underway. So, shots in the first period. They got them wrong on here. It's 21-4, but I think it's in favor of the Carroll Chargers. They have it mixed up on the live stats. If you're checking the live stats, that is almost surely a mismatch. So, 20 seconds left on the Homestead power play. Martinsky stops it behind the net. And it's picked up by Daniel Martinsky. He drops it back to Nico Juarez. Juarez goes across to Boffman. Boffman makes the offensive zone entry, but he's pressured hard. Trying to maintain possession. Latwinko comes to help him out. Boffman comes away with it. And it is cleared. Shearer lost an opportunity there. He got to the bench. He didn't even realize the puck was right in his feet. That's going to be an offsides against Carroll. So we'll have a stoppage in play. Neither team successful on either of their power play opportunities so far. Back at even strength now. Offensive presence has been heavily in favor of the Carroll Chargers. Nothing short of what we expected, but the score is 1-0. Dumped in by Frick. Bit of a battle in the corner. It's rimmed around and picked up by Dylan Braun. He manages to clear it cross ice, but it's picked up by Hyde. And the Homestead Spartans will try to get a regroup going. He drops it off to Llewellyn. Llewellyn whiffs on it in the slot. Hyde's there to help him out. Finn Cup throws it up. Cup's got it now at the half wall. Wraps it around to Carter Ganal. Back up top to Blavel. Blavel's shot off the skates of Llewellyn out front. Siebert gets this one out of the zone, but unable to get it through the neutral zone. Ganal moves it across to Finn Cup, but kind of handcuffs him. Unable to make anything happen offensively there, but they do maintain possession in the offensive zone. And a shot from Dylan Carto. A little bit wide of the net. And a big hit, and the penalty arm goes up. Blavel is down, getting up slowly. Comforted by teammate Dylan Braun. Blavel looks to be okay. It's going to be Ty Siebert headed to the penalty box. And once more, we will see the Carroll Chargers power play. Apologize to Siebert and his family. I was mispronouncing his name. Coach Sean Stutzman informed me of that today. And a goal on the power play. Number 16, Ryder Potts establishes the 2-goal lead for the Carroll Chargers here in the second period. Take one more look at that before we get back into things. Walks off the half wall. Might not have been Potts, actually. It might have been Shearer's tip. We'll see what the live stats say. Back in action now. My clock is wrong. Oh, no. So, a 2-goal lead now for the Carroll Chargers here in the final game. Teams are back at even strength. The scoreboard here at the Ice House still displays a penalty, but it is 5-on-5 hockey. Goal was scored by Victor Wolf, assisted by Samuel Kraus. Not sure exactly what I was seeing or what I was saying. Thought I saw 16 put it in. Guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Nico Juarez with a shot from a high-scoring density area. Homestead, not too many shots to tally as of now. And Dylan Braun, with the effort, gets it to the center, but no to-do for Finnegan Cup in the slot. That shot goes wide. Nico Orez comes through the neutral zone, makes it into the attacking zone, tries to get around Baldwin, unable to do so, gets thrown down. And now Braun gets around Heber. Braun gets thrown down. His palms go up as the penalty is called. We'll see another Carroll Chargers power play. They were able to capitalize on 1 of 3 so far. If you're Homestead, you don't want to be taking these penalties, but in that case scenario, he was really left with no choice. It would have either been sit 2 minutes in the penalty box or let Dylan Braun take a straight path to your net. Face off Ganau and Boffman. It is tied up, and finally Homestead has possession, and Llewellyn is managed to clear. Stopped by Ganau behind his own net, and Blavel picks it up. Once again, wastes no time. He'll take this up through the neutral zone himself. Makes it into the attacking zone, blows by Hyde. Tries for the centering pass, nobody there. It gets out of the zone. Braun's going to pick it up and slow things down a little bit and make another offensive zone entry. He does a around the back pass, doesn't connect with anybody. Now Finn Cup makes the offensive zone entry. And the shot winds up in the glove of Owen Martinsky. We'll get a stoppage in play. 1 minute, 19 seconds remain on Heber's penalty. As power play unit number 2 steps onto the ice for the Carroll Chargers. Adelaide Shearer sets the face-off against Morrison. It's won by the Carroll Chargers. Wolf tries to get this one up top, fans on it, but does manage to get it up to Samuel Kraus. Kraus now moves it back up to Wolf. Wolf to Kraus again, and the shot, this one goes wide. Morrison's got Wolf pinned on the boards. Finally, it's cleared by the Spartans. Doesn't get far, though. Carroll's going to make another entry and try to get their offense to go to work here on the power play. Once again, White moves it across. Wolf with the backhand doesn't get quite on net. Adelaide Shearer has it in the corner. He's surveying the offensive zone. Moves it down, and White will pick it up. He's behind the net in Gretzky's office now. Finds Shearer on the half wall. Shearer moves it up to Kraus. Kraus attempts the one-timer, but doesn't get anything on it. Maintains possession, though. His shot winds up in the glove of Owen Martinsky. We have 16 seconds left on the man advantage for the Carroll Chargers. They're going to get another change in personnel. Face-off one back by Carter Ganau. The shot from the blue line off the blocker of Martinsky, and Pedersen gets dumped out front of the net by Llewellyn. No penalties called. Oh, that was Ganau. His helmet off. I believe he is the only one on the Carroll Chargers without bleached hair right now. I don't know if it's because he's the captain, he didn't have to do it. Never been familiar with the bleached hair playoff tradition. We always did mullets or mohawks when I was in high school. I don't think I would have been super apt to bleaching my hair. Face off now, won again by the Carroll Chargers, and the shot into the glove of Owen Martinsky, this time off the stick of Dylan Braun. Goal scorer here tonight, credited with the first goal. 6 seconds left on the Heber penalty, then the teams will be back at even strength. Won again by Ganau, and the shot from Braun once again frozen by Owen Martinsky. Now just 2 seconds remain. Off the face-off. This time Homestead gets it, and Juarez manages to clear. Chipped back into the Homestead end. Picked up by Llewellyn. He'll rim it around the boards. Finds Juarez on the half wall. Juarez tries to center it to Martinsky. It goes a little far, but Martinsky picks it up eventually. Tied up by that Zamboni door. Anything can happen there. And Carroll manages to get it out of their zone. It's Dylan Braun. He's got Llewellyn in his path. Llewellyn with a good stick check. Braun picks it up now in the corner. Dylan Braun makes his way around the attacking zone. Shoots it across to Dylan Carteau at the blue line. Carteau down to Cup. Cup's got it now. Finn Cup trying to look up top. Turned over, though. Nico Juarez picked off the pass, moves it to Daniel Martinsky. Martinsky makes the entrance to the offensive zone, drops it back to Juarez. Juarez with pressure. He gets hit and knocked down, knocked off the puck. And Braun's got it again in the attacking zone. Tries to move around Carson Whitaker. Whitaker with a good play with his skates there to break that one up and move it across ice to Nico Juarez. Juarez's shot off the shins of Dylan Carteau. Puck rimmed around, and it's cleared. Shot by Shurik. Left a juicy rebound out, but it is cleared. Now Scherer moves it up top. Gets it back on the half wall. His shot off the stick of Martinsky. And Scherer's got it again in the attacking zone. His shot will be frozen by Owen Martinsky this time. Homestead hanging on by a thread here. The offensive pressure has been all Carroll Chargers. Score still just 2-0, but the shot differential is astronomical at this point. Battle in the corner. It's going to be Potts, comes away with it. Gets it up top to the far blue line. McNary unable to clear. It's kept in. Finally, it does come out, and the Chargers will throw it back in, but this one will go for icing. Homestead with an offensive zone face-off opportunity now. Not too many of those so far tonight in this championship matchup. It's going to be McNary and White at the face-off dot on the stick side of Cameron Ganau. Face-off. It was won by McNary, but the shot there from Johnson was off the shins and cleared. Now battling for possession in the neutral zone. Battle persists. Finally, it's kicked out, and the Chargers get a hold of it. Unable to get that one deep. Ty Siebert has a hold of it now. He's going the other way with it. Rimmed around, kept in by Johnson. Johnson throws it back down deep, but it's chipped back out. Johnson will pick it up. Move it across to Hyde. And Hyde throws this one all the way to the Carroll defenseman. This time, Hyde goes for the cross-corner dump, and he'll go for a change. New defensive pairing out on the ice is Whitaker and Heber for the Homestead Spartans with fresh legs. Latwinko under pressure, throws that one, gets it out of the zone, but it's quickly thrown back in and out of the glove of Owen Martinsky off the dump, and Latwinko picks it up. He'll rip that one off the shins of Finn Cup. Martinsky elects to cover that one up. take the end zone face-off. Just under 5 minutes here left to play in the second period. Face-off won by the Spartans in their defensive end. Whitaker unable to control that one. Now it's in possession of the Carroll Chargers. And the shot goes wide. Latwinko makes the offensive zone effort, but doesn't get the shot off. He's still got it on his stick, surveying the offensive zone. He turns it over. It's going to be Dylan Braun all alone. Dylan Braun scores! Second goal of the night for Dylan Braun. Score is now 3-0 in favor of the Carroll Chargers. Take another look at that one. Braun is just so dangerous with the speed he has in this league. Latwinko was doing fine, but he was flying a little too close to the sun when he came up by that blue line, and Braun stripped him, found himself all alone against Martinsky, and beat him without effort. So a 2-goal night for Dylan Braun. Face-off won by Homestead at center ice. Martinsky's shot winds up over the net. Picked up by Boffman. Boffman tries to center it, but it's turned over and cleared. This one's going to go for icing. Face-off on the glove side of Cameron Ganau. Homestead wins this one. Llewellyn with it now. He dumps it in. Picked up by Baldwin. He'll rim it around, and Potts picks it up on the half wall. Potts able to clear, trying to find Clark, but it's turned over. Loxton has it, and his effort will send it all the way back to Llewellyn. Bit of slapping it around in the neutral zone going on right now. Back to Hyde. I mean, nobody's had solid possession of this one. Llewellyn gets this one behind his own net, rims it around, but it's turned over once again. Now Colson White finds Baldwin up top. Baldwin with the shot. It's deflected. That was Colson White out front. I'm not sure who had it. It was Lalonde. Lalonde's going to go to the penalty box for that hitting infraction just now. Homestead down 3 with the power play opportunity late here in the second period, as Lalonde will sit for 2 minutes unless Homestead can shorten his lease. And I cannot stress this enough. Homestead's got to be careful, especially when Carroll has the lead. They're trying to spring Braun here on the penalty kill. It's no secret. The kid is fast. And he might even be the first one to this puck. Heber manages to pick it up, but Braun's right with him. Puck dumped in and out of the glove of Martinsky. Heber's going to pick it up and set up the power play breakout behind his net. Heber steps out to the left side, moves it across, trying to find Juarez. Juarez has to stop to pick that one up, but does get himself ahead of steam and drops it off for Martinsky as he enters the zone. Martinsky now will move it down to Juarez and head towards the net. A little bit of chaos out front, and it is back on the stick of Dylan Braun. He's going to get a shot. This one goes high and wide. On the stick of Latwinko. Latwinko moves it across the surface to Juarez. Juarez is going to make the offensive zone entry for the Homestead Spartans. Gets a shot off. Martinsky maintains possession for the Homestead Spartans, throws it down low, and it is not cleared. Juarez manages to keep that one in. Latwinko's shot blocked, and this one will go out almost all the way down, but it hit the skate of referee Desjardins. Boffman with the puck on his stick in the attacking zone on the power play for the Spartans. Tries to throw that one out front, but it's broken up. Kept in again by Nico Juarez. Juarez tied up now by the Homestead bench. And it's finally cleared by the Carroll Chargers penalty kill. Heber is going to pick it up just outside his defensive end, and he'll take this one himself. Looking to get a shot, and he does, but not a whole lot on that one. It's sticked away. Oh, Litwinko with an opportunity. He scores! Andrew Litwinko cuts this lead down to 2 on the power play in the second period. Let's take another look. Homestead going to work on the power play. They're doing everything they can. It wasn't exactly pretty, but they got it done. Just over a minute left in this second period, and they've cut the lead down to 2. Hyde unable to get that one out of his defensive end. It is out now. Kraus throws it in. That could have been called offsides. I'm not entirely sure why it wasn't. Kept in again by the Carroll Chargers. Llewellyn stops it behind his net, rims it around, finds Siebert on the half wall. Siebert's going to take off and manages to get this one into the zone, taking some bodies. Now it's going to be Colson White for the Carroll Chargers. Llewellyn breaks that one up out front. Hyde's chip across, manages the clear. Martinsky stops it behind the net. White looking to get at Llewellyn. Doesn't quite get there in time. Llewellyn taking some serpentine routes through his defensive end. We got a penalty arm up. This one's going to go against the Carroll Chargers. Another power play opportunity for the Homestead Spartans. Just 3 seconds left in the period. So this will run over into the third period. But Homestead was successful on their last power play opportunity. If they can get another one, we're talking about a 1-goal game. That's the kind of action we were talking about pregame that we want to see. At least something close. Cleared off the face-off. That'll do it for 2 periods. So Braun's going to be sitting in the box at the beginning of the third period for 1 minute 57 seconds. After 2 periods of action, Carroll Chargers lead the Homestead Spartans 3-1. Shots after the 2 periods of play. Aren't posted yet, but I will have those when I come back after this. I'm Eric Hosmer. You're watching Fort Wayne High School Hockey. This is the finals, live from Parkview Sport 1 Ice House, brought to you by SummitCitySports. We'll be right back with a little recap and third period action right after this.
In soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with Sport Club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard, and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice as a club, it's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city, because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. There's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger in other mental aspects of the game, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, and it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
From day one, it was basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game. Becoming stronger, gain some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Welcome back to the Ice House after 2 periods of play in the finals. Carroll Chargers lead 3-1 against the Homestead Spartans. We'll tell you a little bit about how we got there. Started out with Dylan Braun. Who would have guessed? His goal, Dylan Braun, assisted by Carter Grinnell. In the first period. 9 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock at the time of the goal. Carroll Chargers grew their lead with this one, scored by, they're still saying Victor Wolf. Victor Wolf, it says Victor Wolf, assisted by Samuel Krause. I really thought Potts had a hand in that one. My apologies if I'm wrong. But I'll keep giving him the shout out. I really thought that was him. And finally, Dylan Braun on the penalty kill. I always say Carroll is very dangerous on the penalty kill. Finds himself alone. Actually, that was not a penalty kill, but still strips the puck from the blue line. Finds himself all alone against Owen Martinsky, and he beats him. So that'll put us at 3-0 until Homestead finds themselves a glimmer of hope. This goal comes from Andrew Latwinko, assisted by Nicholas Boffman and Braden Heber. And this will put us at 3-1 going into the third period of the last game, the final game. Apologize for that. The headset, I stepped on the cord. The final game, the championship game of Fort Wayne High School hockey this year. 3-1. We have 1 minute, 57 seconds remaining on the Dylan Braun penalty and 15 minutes of play set to come. 2-goal deficit for the Homestead Spartans. In my opinion, it's not impossible, but it's going to be a tough challenge. They are on an uphill battle right now. Once again, I'm Eric Hosmer. You're watching Fort Wayne High School Hockey, the final edition, the championship edition, brought to you by Summit City Sports, SummitCitySports.com. We'll be right back after this.
In soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with sport club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a fast faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries, and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
While we got a minute, teams are getting back onto the ice. We're going to go ahead and thank some of our sponsors. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. New state-of-the-art car wash facilities, free car washes. When you buy from Kelly Automotive, shop drivekelly.com. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. At Jolie Law Firm. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services. And we don't have time to thank everybody just right now, but we'll get around to it. For right now, what we need is a third period with 15 minutes on the clock. And we've got it now, ladies and gentlemen. Third period action, the last period of Fort Wayne High School hockey this season. A champion will emerge after this period. Puck is cleared, 1 minute 36 seconds remaining on the Dylan Braun penalty. Heber's got it behind the net in his defensive end. He leaves it for Martinsky. Martinsky's got himself a lot of time and space. He'll drop it back for Juarez. Juarez makes the offensive zone entry. He's got it broken up by Finnegan Cupman. He clears it all the way down, all the way back down to Martinsky. Martinsky stops it again behind his net. Now just 1 minute 10 seconds remain on this man advantage for the Homestead Spartans. They got to crack the offensive zone and set this thing up if they want to cut this lead down to 1. Turned over. Well, not turned over, but it was broken up. Boffman with a hold of it now. He'll make the offensive zone entry. Shearer's right with him, though. He gets it up to Heber. Heber up top with it. His shot's into the glove of Cameron Ganau. We'll get a stoppage in play. Offensive zone face-off for the Homestead Spartans on the power play. Good crowd here at the Ice House tonight. Weather's actually really good compared to everything that we've had throughout the season, so I'm not surprised. This one gets cleared. Juarez is the first one to it, but he's got Colson White right on him. Juarez able to turn this one around, but White ends up getting to him and clears this one all the way back down. The Carroll fans are happy about it. So, under 30 seconds left on the man advantage, and Homestead got a restart. Oh my goodness. On the stick of Heber. Heber takes it himself into the offensive zone. He's still got it. He'll stop at the half wall, make his way down to the corner. And he loses the puck. And it's cleared again. This time off the stick of Camden Blavelt. And this will do it for the Homestead man advantage. Andrew Litwinko moves this one across the ice, looking for Boffman, doesn't connect. Winds up in the possession of goaltender Cameron Ganau. He'll freeze this one. We'll get a stoppage and play. Face off on the stick side of Cameron Gannow. It's going to be McNary and Gannow. Carter Gannow, I should say. Cleared up to Dylan Braun. Braun finds Cup in the middle. He chips it into the zone, and the offense for Carroll will go to work. A shot off the backhand from Carter Gannow. Winds up frozen by Owen Martinsky. Homestead quickly running out of time to slice this lead up and get back in this game. Kraus has it up top. He'll move it back down low. Homestead's got to get this one out of their zone. They played too much of this game in their defensive end. There's not a lot you can do against the Carroll Chargers. They make it hard to break it out and hard to keep it in. Now Morrison has an opportunity in the offensive zone. He turns it over. Dylan Braun throws it across. And it's going to be Carson Whitaker picks it up. He's going to try to regroup for Homestead. His pass doesn't connect for Gerber, and it's tossed right back in by Samuel Kraus. Whitaker is able to stop that one with his body. Shot off the body of Martinsky. Homestead's going to pick this one up, but they're not going to be able. They are going to be able to clear. This time it's Latwinko. He's rushing towards it. Pushes it past Baldwin, throws it out to the middle, but nobody's there in a Homestead Spartan uniform. That's the kind of thing you might expect week 1, week 2, but somebody's got to get there. Somebody has to be there for him. Homestead looks, they're spending all their energy on defensive efforts in the defensive zone, and by the time they get to an offensive opportunity, there's nobody supporting. And it's just not going to work out for them if that's how they play this one. Whitaker manages to clear, but this one will be no ice. Not sure who got a touch on that one, but play goes on. Lalonde with the clear. Foot race between Potts and Johnson. Johnson picks it up. He's got Potts right with him. Tight turn, gets him off his back. Moves this one across the ice to Daniel Martinsky. Martinsky still with it on his stick. Tries to get it out front. No to do. Still no shot on net for Homestead there. Carteau gets it stripped. Now it's Nico Juarez in Gretzky's office. He'll throw it out front. No to do. Homestead loves to try to throw it from behind the net out front, but it doesn't work very often. We have seen a lot of goals scored that way, but in this game, I don't think it's going to work. They're going to have to get shots from out wide. There it is. Oh, Nico Juarez with a grade A opportunity off the play that I was just bad-mouthing. Siebert throws that one on net. This one unable to be kept in by Hyde. He's going to have to take it back and regroup. But Siebert with some space in the offensive zone, he'll throw that one on net, and it's gobbled up by none other than Cameron Gannow. Under 10 minutes left to play, possibly in this season and installment of Fort Wayne High School hockey. Let's see if Homestead has anything to say about it. Sam Kraus chips this one out of his defensive end. Finds, oh, that was a nice little chip, actually. Finnegan Cup shoots and scores. I don't know, guys. I don't think Homestead's going to have anything to say about it. That was beautiful from start to finish. All right, oh boy. Let's take a look at this one. Starts with Sam Kraus. He's got the chip. The chip is perfect. Gets it up to Dylan Braun. Braun finds Finn Cup, and Finn Cup with the finish. Wow. As much as I am a fan of human nature and we're all rooting for the underdog here, I mean, Carroll is on point right now. That was beautiful. Shot off the pad of Cameron Ganau. Clear it up to Cup. Now Braun's got a hold of it. He's going to make the offensive zone entry. He tries to make a move around Llewellyn. Llewellyn shuts him down. Chapman with it now. Chapman moves it around. Finally thrown in by Gerber. The Carroll Chargers not letting the Homestead Spartans skate the puck into their defensive end at all. Like, they can play around with it in the neutral zone, but they're not crossing that blue line with the puck on their stick so far tonight. Siebert and Baldwin lock up behind the net. There's probably going to be a penalty call. No arm is up. Siebert still throwing his weight around. He wants this puck, and he's got it now. Hyde picks it up in his defensive end, tries to throw it across, unable to find another Homestead Spartan to get it to, and it's thrown all the way back into the Homestead defensive end. Picked up by Johnson in the corner. He's got some time and space. He moves it across. Personally, I wouldn't have moved it to that side as Carroll was making a change, and that's their bench side, but now it's with Baldwin at the blue line. He'll dump it in. Offensive opportunity for Carroll, and they score! This one off the stick of Clark, I believe, but we'll take another look. Score now 5-1 Carroll. I'm almost sure they wouldn't do running time in the championship game, but I was shocked when they did in the playoffs, so I have no idea. Ryder Potts finally getting the credit he deserves. I'm pretty sure he scored the other goal too. Nevertheless, 5-1. Oh, wow. Tried to go across the middle of the ice in the defensive zone. Turned it over to the most dangerous player in the league. Luckily, the shot was no good. Wound up deflecting and into the netting, but oh my goodness, Homestead. This one's won by Carroll in attacking zone. Blavel throws it up into the netting and out of play. Face-off will have to be redone. This time won by the Spartans. Heber making his way through the neutral zone with a couple slick moves. Latwinko from behind the net. Gets it up top to Heber. Heber back to Latwinko. Latwinko's shot. A little bit of chaos out front. No to do for the Homestead Spartans on that one. So we'll have a face-off on the glove side of Cameron Ganau. Face-off. It's going to be in possession of the Carroll Chargers, but kept in by Heber. Now it's Nico Juarez trying to fight his way into a good scoring density area. No to do, but it's kept in by Heber. And now Dylan Carto grabs a hold of it, skates it out of the Chargers end through the neutral zone, and he's got offensive zone time for the Carroll Chargers. Shot goes wide of the net. Blauvelt smacks that one in. Carter now picks it up in the corner. Makes his way to the slot, gets a shot off the backhand, off the pad. Penalty arm goes up. Looks like this one's going to be against the Homestead Spartans. Not what they want to do right now. It's Carson Whittaker headed to the penalty box. Carroll Chargers with the man advantage here in the third period, up 5-1. They'll win this one back. Sam Kraus with it, moves it to the half wall. Back to Kraus. Kraus with the shot off the body of Martinsky, and Homestead manages to clear. Morrison trying to get a hold of it in the attacking zone for the Spartans. They got to stay offensive-minded here. They are down too big of a deficit with too little time. Victor Wolf makes the offensive zone entry for Carroll. Throws that one up into the mask of Owen Martinsky, and we'll get a stoppage of play for that. Minute 30 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Carroll Chargers. Time quickly depleting for the Homestead Spartans to try to get back in this game. Kraus with it at the blue line in the attacking zone on the power play. Victor Wolf moves it to the half wall. Colson White. Oh, and we got some conflict going on the ice. The slashing penalty is called. Tempers are certainly high for Homestead. These two teams have been going at it all year. It's going to be Morrison headed to the sin bin for that one. So we got a 5-on-3 now. Homestead quickly throwing away whatever chance they had at getting back in this game. Minute 9 seconds on the first penalty. A good opportunity there for the Carroll Chargers. This one's going to be on. I got to check the live stats because they just announced it as Martinsky. I'm not sure if the goaltender took a penalty and Morrison serving it. But we'll take a look right now. Oh, one-time shot from Braun. Denied. Owen Martinsky. Braun's got it up top. Yeah, it was Owen Martinsky's penalty. This one goes up into the netting. So Morrison is serving the penalty. Martinsky took a slashing penalty. It was a little bit chaotic out there. I didn't see exactly what happened. I'm on all the way on the far side of the rink. But I saw some sticks flying up in the air. I guess Martinsky was the doer of that. Oh, and Heber with an opportunity to clear their fans on it. That Zamboni door. You know, anything can happen over there. And the shot off the crossbar from Dylan Braun. Blauvelt with it up top. Gets it down to Braun. Braun moves it across. Oh my gosh, and through the crease. No goal there. Prime scoring opportunity for the Carroll Chargers. Braun with another opportunity. Off a body of a Spartan and up into the netting. So with that, one penalty will end. 5-on-4 advantage, still about 45 seconds remaining on that. Puck goes out of play yet again. Got a little extra time on the clock here, so I'll let it sync up with mine, and we are even. And the shot goes wide. Under 30 seconds left on the man advantage for the Carroll Chargers. Llewellyn falls down before he gets the opportunity to clear that one. Finally chipped out of the zone. Nico Juarez trying to get himself into a scoring opportunity. He does get a shot off and draws a penalty for the Homestead Spartans. Nico Juarez, what a season he has had. 2 overtime game winners. Highest goals on the team. All city. Nico Juarez trying to get it done here in the last 3 minutes of the finals. Scoring opportunity, draws his team a penalty, and he'll stay out for the power play. Nico Juarez from up top with the shot. It's off the shins of Dylan Braun. He's got another chance. This one goes up into the netting. So, Homestead Spartans are going to get another chance at a face-off in the attacking zone on this power play. Martinsky with possession off the draw. Gets it all the way up top. Got to be careful. Unable to get the shot through. Latwinko also unable to get the shot through. Martinsky picks it up in the corner. He's going to try to get this set up for Homestead. A lot of time. Carroll is completely comfortable with letting them kill time on their own power play at this point in the game. Finally, Baldwin manages to clear it, whereas we'll pick it up in the neutral zone. Gets it up to Heber. Heber moves it back to Juarez. Juarez unable to make a zone entry. He's got Dylan Braun right on him. Braun wants another shorthanded goal. I can smell it from here. Juarez moves it to Martinsky. Martinsky makes the offensive zone effort, and he's broken up by Blavolt, and Blavolt clears. 45 seconds remain on the man advantage for the Homestead Spartans. Things are beginning to look bleak for their chances here at winning the Fort Wayne High School Hockey Championship. I forget, Memorial Cup, I believe. The Memorial Cup. A 4-goal advantage. Looks like the cup will go to the Carroll Chargers, but we'll see what happens in this last minute of play, I suppose. Puck's cleared. Heber is going to be the first one to it, but Shearer's right there. Heber clears, gets it up to Nico Juarez. Juarez comes through the neutral zone. Juarez into the attacking zone now. Stops at the half wall, gets it up to Boffman. Boffman has a look. His attempt doesn't connect with Seabird and goes wide of the net. We're in the last minute of play in the third period. I apologize, I never started my clock again, but I'll get it now. 41 seconds left in this game and this season of high school hockey. It was my first season calling games, and I have enjoyed it. I hope I didn't annoy anybody too much or make anybody too upset. Face-offs won by Carroll in the attacking zone. Platt's tied up at the wall with Boffman. Or Swangen. Oh, boy. Johnson's got a hold of it. As the clock ticks away, the Carroll Chargers bench begins to celebrate. Coaches giving each other a pat on the back. Undefeated season and a championship looks to be. Their next focus is going to be on states. Both of these teams actually have a shot at states in their respective divisions. The fans here excited. If you're rooting for Carroll, it's been a heck of a year. Homestead came out of the regular season, the number 3 seed, knocked off number 2 in the playoffs. But the Carroll Chargers are going to be the champions of this division this year. Helmets off, bleached blonde hair, exposed. Carroll fans standing in ovation for a 15, 16, 17-0 regular season. The Carroll Chargers have won it again. We are the champions playing here at the Ice House now. Nothing to take away from the Homestead Spartans. They've come a long way this season. Had a tough start and managed to make it all the way here. We will observe the proposal of the championship ceremony before we bid you adieu for tonight and the rest of the season until we come back next year. Couple of honorees for Homestead. What a season the Spartans have had. I mean, if there's one team that's, in my opinion, the grittiest out of all 4 of these high school teams in Fort Wayne, I have to say it's the Homestead Spartans. Obviously, Carroll has the most talent. But there's nobody out here playing with as much grit as the Homestead Spartans, and that's what got them this far. Carroll was heavily favored coming into this game, and it's a 4-goal game. I mean, it is what it is. But these guys are going to walk out of here with their heads held high, I'm sure, and set their sights on a state championship. Siebert. I was pronouncing that one wrong. I said Siebert, but it is Siebert. I got clarification on that. Like I say, I don't know any of these kids personally, but as hockey players, Homestead plays with the most grit and class of anybody I've seen so far. Especially this young man right here, Nick Boffman, a well-known grinder in the league. Absolutely impressive style of play Nick Boffman has. And of course, assistant coach Sean Stutzman and Brandon Asiala, a couple of ex-teammates of mine. Glad to see them come this far. They would have liked to win this game, but good they get a medal, I suppose. And now, of course, we will hear from the Carroll Chargers as they'll hoist the trophy.
Got to greet the winners.
The Carroll Chargers locking arms on the blue line now, awaiting their honoree. Sticks, helmets, and gloves littering their side of the ice. The crowd loves it. Luke Van Antwerp didn't play every game, but when he did, my God, was he lights out. Platt, big contributor on the defensive end. Colson White, my God, what can you say? Seen him get 4 goal nights. On most teams in this league, he would have been top dog. This Carroll Chargers team was just so stacked this year. Finnegan Cup again. Another one. On most teams, he's top dog. Now he's... And Dylan Braun, leading goal scorer in the league. Also leads in penalty minutes. I mean, at some point, what can you say? All these guys are fast, quick, quality shooters. Blauvelt. Another one I was pronouncing wrong for a long time. Probably, maybe still am. Ryder Potts, I swear he had 2 goals today. They credit him with 1. I'm probably wrong about that. I should stop saying it, but... And sure, sharpest skates in the league. Get a load of those kicks. Dylan Carteau plans to play at Trine next year. Keep his ice hockey career going. Spoke with his grandmother a few times. Carter Gunnell, leading point, most points in the league. That's what I meant to say. Anthony and Michael Baldwin, what can I say? You get to play with your brother at the high school hockey level, and you're both defensemen. That's something special in itself. And Sam Krause, what a force he's been on the back end all season long. I think Ramsey's maybe not here today. Flu season. Victor Wolf, another quality goal scorer for the Carroll Chargers. My goodness. And Cameron Ganau. How about that, huh? Another one gets to play with his brother. Ethan Carteau, another one, plays with his brother Dylan Carteau. Team full of brothers. And Shurik with a huge ovation here. And the coaching staff, of course, of the Carroll Chargers, a big part in what they were able to accomplish this season and what they're going to accomplish down the road in the state tournament. It takes discipline to be this good and this consistent. And the Carroll Chargers have displayed it. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024-2025 Memorial Cup champions, the Carroll Chargers. Captain's heading over there to pick this trophy up now. Carter Grinnell, Samuel Kraus, and Adelaide Shearer posing for a picture with the trophy. And they'll head over and share it with the rest of their team now. A special moment for the Carroll Chargers. The repeat. I remember them winning it last year, and they've done it again. And they'll all take their turn hoisting this cup to the crowd. Dylan Braun now with his turn, leading goal scorer in the Fort Wayne High School Hockey League. Finnegan Cup top line forward. It'll be excited to see what this group does down the road as far as states go. I spoke with Ethan and Dylan Carteau's grandmother. She's really excited to see what they can do. She loves it. She loves watching her two grandsons play. There's Dylan now with the cup. Happy moment for him and his family. And here they go for their photo with the cup. I'm sure you'll see this all over the place. Special moment for these young men, and I'm sure they'll be doing some celebrating tonight. As for me, it's been a fun year of broadcasting. Hopefully I've improved noticeably throughout the weeks. For the last time this season, I'm Eric Hosmer. You've been watching Fort Wayne High School Hockey live from the Parkview Sport One Ice House, brought to you by Summit City Sports. Have a good night, be safe, and I'll see ya next year.